All right, guys. Okay, we just finished watching the menu. So first of all, what do you think?
I thought it was a good movie. It was well paced. It was funny. It was really interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it was a good movie?
Yeah.
Okay. If I have to be perfectly honest, I have to say it's kind of okay, but the main parts are technically like, what the fuck is going on? You know?
Well,
Is it-
yeah. You saw how you're a foodie yourself. You saw how it was a big critique on foodie culture and fine dining.
Yeah. I kind of agree that basically I really like basically that if you are a foodie person, then this is technically the movie technically you will want to see basically how you see it technically how if one person technically obsessed with it. Now you see technically this movie is basically I have to say is basically how when chefs are technically kind of ignorant, you know, kind of like that.
It's when they have too much pride in their art. They see themselves as artists.
Think of the cast, you know.
It was good. I like Anya Taylor-Joy. I've seen her a lot of stuff. Nicholas Hoult. I've seen him in some stuff too. It's really good.
Well, you see, so to be honest, you see, the only person I recognize is basically that dude. Basically, that dude in the opening. Basically, if you guys saw X-Men: Days of Future Past, the actor who played as Beast, basically that's him. He's in this movie. He's a foodie. He's a food fanatic, and he's obsessed with chef. You know, and it's basically you know, I have to admit, basically, when you saw technically what's gonna happen to everyone, okay, everyone is going to get it. But no, except for one person. It's just basically, really? Basically, you just have to stand up for yourself and basically stand up for yourself and then give the chef what he wants, you know?
Yeah, I saw some parallels between it and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think it was some parallels there.
Okay, now let's talk about technically the cons. Though, is there anything you didn't like about the movie?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, the only thing what I didn't like about this movie is basically that sure, like the opening was technically strong, you know, that it sets the environment, enjoying nature and all that stuff, you know. But okay, I have to admit, you see, like during each course, you know, I thought it'd be something authentic, you know, especially the first one, the second one. But honestly, you see, you have to agree that if you're getting a dish like that with no bread and no sauce, will you be disappointed?
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to be like satire. It's supposed to be like, yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be satire.
Satire of what? You see that?
Yeah, of fine dining.
Fine dining?
Yes.
Okay, another thing. See, it's only sauce, okay, and no bread, you know, to experience, you know.
It's supposed to be absurd. That's satire. That's the
okay.
point.
So, okay. Yes. Some of these courses are fine dining, you know, except for the bullshit, you know. Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be over the top. It's satire.
So over the top, okay, yeah. I have to agree that basically I did like it, how they showed how each course basically what's in the food, you know, and also they come with unique names, you know. But I have to admit that basically I thought everyone was gonna die, but I did love the heroine, you know. That even though technically we found out that's basically she's a whore, you know, and then she was able to escape, you know. Survival of the fittest, you know. It's just that basically that she was the only one who basically who had the will to live, you know, kind of like that, you know. It's while everyone basically just accepts it, you know. What would you give this movie out of 10?
Say an 8 or 9.
An 8?
Yeah, or 9.
Okay. I have to agree. I will give it an 8. But if I'm gonna base this on a horror movie, I'm gonna give this a 1. This is not technically like a horror movie. It's technically more like a thriller, you know.
Well, it's labeled as a horror comedy.
How is it a comedy? The only funny scene.
There were jokes like every 20 seconds.
There's not. The only funny scene is basically the planning of the sauce with no bread. You know. Okay, that is the only funny part I found in the movie. Okay, but the other part of the courses basically is that seriously. How do you? It's not a comedy, okay? That's my opinion.
There were
okay?
jokes every 20, 30 seconds.
Okay, like what? Okay, okay.
Like, okay, where'd you go to school? Brown. Any student loans? No. Okay, you're going to die. That was a joke.
Okay. Maybe that's a joke. Okay. What else? Okay.
There are more. There are a lot of jokes I can't name you right now, but yeah, there were a lot of jokes. It's a funny movie.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, Brown. Yes, you're gonna die. Yes. Okay. Maybe that's a joke. Okay. Oh my God, that was really funny. Okay. Well. Okay. Anyway, guys. that's it for the menu. Be sure to check it out in your local theater, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.